to some more Wellington basketball. Over there, we've got our senior boys in the huddle with 2 minutes left before the game against Timberline starts. They were busy last week over on the mainland in Vancouver, playing at the Sumara Invitational. They got 6th place. Jackson Peters had a couple big nights, a couple 30-point games on his belt now. Back home, Everly Knudsen Oso with some big games, scoring about 10 twice in a row over there. Now the guys are there, getting ready for their return home, a return to form. First quarter is about to go live here. Choking my water there. Jesus. Tapped it up for the fast break. Attempt. Timberline got set on defense early. Wellington passing the ball around into Jackson Peters. Takes a quick drop step and good. Jackson Peters with the passion words from the coach about just leaving the game. Shot goes up, force. Failed to get the offensive rebound. It goes all around the ball again. Wellington boys are set up. Everly rolls out to the rim. Barn catch. Noah Robertson dives. Good. Noah stays with his man to force the pass. Jackson Peters with the rebound there. Noah Robertson. Finds Blake. Manuel finds Jackson Peters. Shoulder in. Good. It's a soft touch off the glass by Jackson Peters. Jackson Peters stays with his man, forces the pass, stolen. Noah Robertson it. Drives in. Forces the shot. Doesn't go. Fights for the rebound. Not his. Good defense coverage there by Noah Robertson. Hand up. Shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Von White. Other end, Von White finds Blake Manuel in the corner for three. Good for three by Blake Manuel. Lane Knudsen coming in for Everly Knudsen. Jackson Peters found for three-point line. Blake Manuel finds Noah Robertson open for three. Shots off. Lane fights for the rebound. Doesn't go. Pass over. Jackson Peters. Good defense there for Jackson Peters to come up with the steal. Blake Manuel pushes it in fast break. Hit hard. Lane keeps it alive. Drives in. Keeps it up with the float. Doesn't go. It's headed the other way now. Jackson Peters. Good communication to get Blake Manuel on number 15. Noah Robertson doesn't shy away from the contact on the three-point line. Jackson Peters jumps. Punished for the jump there, Jackson Peters. Gets the ball at the high post. Passes it out to Noah Robertson. Screens, rolls. Noah Robertson through the traffic. Goes down. Blake here. Loses his man. Jackson Peters good with the help defense. Jumps again. Stays with it. Finally get the rebound. Competitive match there. Into Blake on the three-point line. Good Hezzy. Jumps out. Noah Robertson for three. It's off. Rebounded by Lane Knudsen. Set on defense, driving in on against Jackson Peters. Jackson Peters gets the rebound over to Blake Manuel on the right. Hits Noah Robertson on the three-point line. Drives in, passes to Jackson Peters, shows the range. Almost good for three. Noah Robertson fights for the rebound, loses it off his boot. Coach getting him to run another full-court press here. No, with good pressure. Good pressure from Noah Robertson. Good pressure. Jackson Peters staying on his man. Loses him. Finds the slip through there. Wellington not sure of defense. Noah Robertson taking a minute to be a floor general. Jackson Peters with the handoff. Into Lane Knudsen. from mid. Finds Jackson Peters. Good spin. Doesn't go. Fights for the rebound. Gets it. Fouled on the shot. Put back still by Noah Robertson. Good job fighting in to hang in there. Jackson Peters, good job to draw the foul. No Shrando coming in for Blake Manuel. Wellington leads 9-6 with 10-6 now with 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And Jackson Peters cashes in on both from the line. No hustles to close out. Good switch. Forces the shot. Doesn't go. Noah Robertson lets it bounce out. And Jackson Peters enters the paint. Passes it out to Vaughn White. Vaughn White finds Noah Robertson. Finds Peter from the three-point line. Finds Lane. Good from Lane Knudsen. Working the inside there. Lane gets there. Lane's guarding 2 men right now. Timeout called. Some words from Coach at the end of there. Asking to just bring the intensity up for Wellington. Closes out Lane Knudsen on number 1. Jackson Peters gets the help in from Lane Knudsen. Knudsen, sorry. Ball goes way over. Noah Robertson picking up 1. Force. Jackson Peters gets the ball out of there. Into Lane Knudsen. Drives the lane. Foul call. Catches the ball high. And good. He jumps the lane. Keeps it alive. Shows the range. Doesn't go. No Shrando fights for the rebound. Ball doesn't go their way. Vaughn White switches on to number 1. Knudsen working on number 10 there. Bounce pass found to 13. Little spin. No Sharando. Good defense. Jackson Peters nearly clogs that passing lane again. Shows the range. Doesn't go. They get the rebound. No, Robertson jumps with it. Gets the block. Jackson Peters passes up to No Sharando. No, Robertson, sorry. Nico Perez preparing to check in here. For Vaughn White. No Sharando in ball. Jackson Peters' paint gets clogged. Nearly gets it. Foul called on the shot. Jackson Peters is going to be getting 2 after he nearly converts the layup, almost turning it into an N-and-1 opportunity. Good job to fight through contact and still get the shot up there. First is short by Jackson Peters. Second one doesn't go either. Knocked out of bounds by Blue. By Timberline, it's going to be White's ball on the inbound. Fine, so Robertson. Working. Legal screen call. I'm lost, but apparently the ref sees it. Schultz from 3 with a hand in his face. Doesn't go. Nico Perez with the rebound. It's Noah Robertson showing some speed. Fights through the contact and gets it in the lane. Good. Moves there from Noah Robertson. Nico Perez. Full sprints. Lane Knudsen closes the lane. Nico Perez with the rebound. He goes down. Jackson Peters fouled on the shot. Peters, after going perfect from the line, his first pair is yet to make one. Gets it. To go. Ball crosses half. Good. Intense hand there by Lane Knudsen. Ball gets passed right out of bounds, so Noah Robertson inbounding to Noah Sharando here. Noah Robertson brings it up. Hits Jackson Peters. Jackson Peters with the handoff. He drives in. Lane Knudsen open. Oh, doesn't go. Noah Sharendo fights for the rebound. Noah Robertson drives in. Back out. Jackson Peters on the 3-point line. Into Nico Perez. Hits the ground.
Travel called, it seems.
Jackson Peters tries to get a hand in the air for the high top lob. Everly rotates well. Good defense by Everly there. Headed the other way. Coach giving play calls. Hits Noah Sharando. Hits Jackson Peters. Rotates. Shots up. Doesn't go. Another foul on the shot. Jackson Peters has not gotten a clean attempt since his second make. There we go. Jackson Peters now 2 for 2 from the line in his last 2 attempts. And he goes again. Doesn't make that one. So he's an inconsistent shooter at this point in time. Gets the steal. Jackson Peters with the slam. Call that a clean attempt. Good job clogging the passing lanes. Noah Robinson on the fast break. Good. Really. Perez picks it off. Picks it up. Good with the fake and gets it up for his own bucket with options there. Jackson Peters conducting offense. They get the ball again. Last second attempt goes. Doesn't make it in. End of the first quarter. Wellington leads 25-6. They picked up 3 fouls compared to Timberline's 5 in just the first quarter. Pretty present crowd already. This is the first quarter, and still 10 seconds left in the brief intermission. Quarter. Everly Knudsen finds Blake Manuel, goes up with it, doesn't go. Run to fight for the rebound. Picking him up. Everly Knudsen finds Blake Manuel. Gets blocked by the rim. Trying to find a hole. Get a block. Good job by Vaughn block there. Then takes a very contested mid-range. Wellington needs to work for some open options. Blake can keep the pressure on that. Chooses not to. Excuse me, just dying. Wellington, good defense. Open for three. Doesn't go. Number 16 knocks it out of bounds there. As Timberline fights to get a bucket off of this possession. Good. Fine. On White. Called on travel. Wellington. Calling checks early here. Everly closing out on his man. Ball goes out. Finds Tico Perez with the fake. Passes into No Shirendo. No Shirendo. Tough bucket. Good through contact. Everly working on his man here. Good bounce pass. Doesn't find an open key. Gets fouled on the shot. Yeah, fouled on the shot. Oh no, really? Interesting. Not the call I thought it was. But shooting foul at the same. First free throw is good for Timberline. Second free throw is good for Timberline. Lane Knudsen going in for Noah Shirendo. Blake Manuel into Von White. Hands off to Blake Manuel. Finds Lane Knudsen. Finds Von White again. Just a good gap. Coach asking for a back tap there. It would have turned it into White's ball, but it's not there. Von White bringing up the court for Wellington here. line. Nico Perez open for three, shoots it, doesn't go. Lane fights for the rebound, doesn't get it. Number 2 finds space, doesn't get it. Lane, good defense. Good block from behind the head from Lane Knudsen. Well, it would have been better if the defense did not have that shot in the first place, but Lane Knudsen, good job getting your highlight out of that. Passes out to 3-point. Doesn't make it. Where's the rebound there? Nico Perez seals Everly's tap. Coach and me feel just as passionately about the rebound. I just can't scream into the mic. Finds Von White on the line. Rolls Everly. Rolls back. 20 seconds remain. Everly loses the ball. Foul on the shot, fouled by Lane Knudsen. Better than an easy bucket. Jackson Peters getting ready to check in here for Everly. Coach. 3 fouls for Lane. Lane gets called out there with 3 fouls. No, Robertson fights for the rebound but goes down. Blue 13 gets a call there. Robertson rolls to the rim. Doesn't find a ball. Jackson Peters with pulls it. Good. Von White contested on the mid-range jumper. Nico Perez. No Sharando. Noah Robertson. Good defense. Makes it anyways. Good way to defend without fouling there. Noah open for 3. Shoots. Doesn't go. Nico Perez fights for the rebound. Doesn't get it. Offensive boards have been difficult this half. Noah Robertson fights for the steal. Von White leading the fast break. Pass into Blake Manuel. Nearly loses it. Takes a second. Collect it. Loses the ball. Noah Robertson jumps. Good defense there. Loses it on the rebound. Ball goes out. Robertson with the help defense. Memphis Deal getting ready to check in here. Force out. Von White with the steal. Good pickpocket by Von White. Ball goes out of bounds. Game is tied. Nico Perez subbed for Von White. Or not Von White, sorry, for Memphis Deal. pass it over. Oh, White Coat. Gets the pass away. Jackson Peters rolls into Memphis Steel. Goes up, doesn't go. Good job from Memphis. Throws it up, doesn't go. No offensive rebound attempt by Jackson Peters. Memphis Steel, good defense to clog it there. Timeout Wellington. I'd just like to give a little celebration to our principal, Mr. Saradick over there in his white hoodie, for showing up to the game. Thank you, Mr. Saradick. Help defense from Noah. Finds his man originally. Goes over. Blake Manuel. Memphis Steel. Good clog by Memphis Steel to get the steal. Blake Manuel open on the fast break. Gets it. Good. Ball goes out of bounds there. Open for three. Makes it. Good. Jackson Peters stuffed at the rim. Memphis Steel with the steal. Robertson bring it up. Finds Blake Manuel. Finds Jackson Peters on the roll. Backs it down. Through heavy defense. Jackson Peters is picking up another shooting foul here. Not shooting foul. He's getting more free throws. As if he needed them. First shot doesn't go for Jackson Peters. Second's good. Jackson Peters makes 50% from the line that time. Over. Good defense by Memphis Steel there. Good job to shut it down. Whistle blows. Looks like it's an off-ball foul. Luke Manuel heading back there. Finding his home. Good defense by Jackson Peters. Can't really see it. Vaughn White working on number 1 here. Noah Robertson on 11. Forces the shot. Doesn't go. Rebounded. Blake Manuel. Working the ball up. Finds Blake. Jackson Peters tries to get the foul. Doesn't. Good bump, though. Ball gets right out of there. Should have been a travel. Jackson Peters tries to claim Wellington's no-fly zone and fails. Noah Robertson putting in work. Drives into the lane. Good move from Noah Robertson with the switch there. To bank in the layup. Nico Perez, good pressure. Ball goes out of bounds. Oh. Shooting foul, actually. Called on Vaughn White. Number 13. First doesn't go. Second's good. No, it's not. Second doesn't go. Jackson Peters managing the fast break now. Goes out, passes it out. Good for 3. Noah Robertson finds his range again. Then he picks up his man full court. Noah Robertson gets it on the fast break. Good. That's in. Rotates up from shots forced. Doesn't go. Jackson Peters on the rebound. Runs the break. Ball's called out of bounds. Jackson Peters couldn't keep the dribble alive. "17 seconds remain. First quarter. Inbounded into Jackson Peters. Handed off to Noah Robertson. Noah Robertson out deep. Noah Robertson working. Loses it. Forces the shot. Doesn't go. That's the end of the second quarter. Wellington leads. 41-17 at the end of the half. Difficult game. Noah Robertson's been the standout player for Wellington so far. Good work from Wellington here to manage what they've done. Good game so far. We'll be right back with some more Wellington basketball in 9.5 minutes. some more Wellington basketball here. Halftime ends in minute 40 seconds. We get into the second half. Spoke with the head coach of Wildcats, and offensive rebounding is going to be a focus going into this next half. Break. 30 seconds left in the half time. Third quarter is about to start. Wellington swap sides here.
No base. No base, Spawn. There you go. Scott, legit. Help
Jackson
out.
Peters
Get
gets on the
good.
switch. Good steal.
Help.
Poked out by Bonds. Officially taken by Jackson Peters. Good way to slow it down here by Von White. Finds Blake Manuel. On the top of the key. Finds Noah Robertson to Everly. Noah Robertson pops. Shoots. Doesn't go. Jackson Peters gets the offensive rebound. Fights in. Good shot by Jackson Peters. Taking off his compression shirt there. Jumps for it as much as he can. That's so good. No, Robertson nearly got with the charge. Reaching in call. Blake Manuel vocal for the ball. Jackson Peters loses it. Good look. They hang in there with the offensive rebound. Everly on three-point line. Finds Von White on the cut. Goes up. Nearly. Jackson Peters picking up a man half court and falls back. Foul called. Up. Loss on the offensive rebound. Jackson Peters sustains it. Everly into Jackson. Fouled on the shot again. first is good from Jackson Peters. And the second doesn't go. Robertson competes. Not able to compete. He's picked up 3 fouls so far. Good hand by Von White. Good read for the steal. And good. Von White on the fast break. Immediately goes to pick up his man. Robertson with the steal, conducting the break here. Fine, Jackson Peters loses it. Finds Jackson Peters on the roll. Puts it up. Doesn't go. Gets the rebound. Goes for Everly Knudsen after fighting for the offensive rebound. Jackson Peters with the hard foul there. Good. Second's good. Headed the other way. Jackson Peters through traffic. Good through traffic with the floater from Jackson Peters. Good defense. So Robertson tries to go in for the steal. Vaughn, help defense. Cashes it on 3 after the help defense. Jackson Peters collects the ball at the top. The high post. So Robertson drives in, passes it up. Jackson Peters with the good finesse. Jackson Peters collects it at the top. Like Manuel over to Noah Robertson. Noah Robertson for 3, splash! Noah Robertson, good defense. Good way to serve the shot there. Head the other way. Finds Noah, finds Blake. Blake finds Everly. Everly drives in, fakes out. Finds Vaughn. Vaughn slippery through to the lane. Gets it to the hoop. Vaughn White for 2. Everly loses the rebound. Good defense from Everly. And Noah Robertson steals the rebound. in. Jackson Peters through contact. No, does not go. Everybody calling Noah over. Oh, defense, one man. Oh, open. It doesn't matter. No, Robertson off the catch and shoot. Good! No, Robertson for 3 from the catch and shoot. He's heating up this quarter. Loses it. Blake Manuel seals the help defense. Ball goes out off the pass. Lincoln Hudson for Ever Lincoln Hudson and Nico Perez for Blake Manuel. Lane working on number 1. Travel called. Oh, Robertson. Slippery through the lane with the Eurostep. Doesn't go. Jackson Peters fights for the offensive board. Collects it. Good defense by Lane. Good. Collects the board. Robertson finds Vaughn White. Vaughn White finds Jackson Peters. Jackson Peters with his calm cut. Robertson, good defense. Right over the screen. Jackson Peters, good hand. No, Robinson secures the rebound. Jackson Peters collects the ball. Spin move. Puts it up and gets fouled on the shot. Good for the first one. Good on the second attempt. Jumps. Falls back to cover 16. Jackson Peters on 3 men. Overworks himself. Loses the ball. Smokes the layup. That's embarrassing. foul called for holding and a timeout called. Wellington prepared to take the court for their free throws. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Making 12 minutes left in the game. First shot's good by Lan. Second, good. Headed the other way. Stolen at half. Jackson Peters with the dunk. Slam! Sharando picking up a shooting foul here off the push. Timberline coach picking up a technical foul there. Having attitude about the fact that Jackson Peters wasn't given a technical foul on his dunk. Lane makes the reconciliation free throw. And back to Timberline's free throws. First one's good. Second. And he finds the space. Good on the floater from Lane. Set on defense, Noah Robertson. Jackson Peters. Good job. Perez jumps with the shooter. Shot doesn't go. Rebound collected. Wellington. Nico Perez. That's it. Jackson Peters keeps it. Good! Jackson Peters with the finesse. Long pass. Deflected by Jackson Peters. Blocked shot. Lane keeps it alive for Wellington. Finds Noah Robertson. Running a set play. Snap. Jackson Peters doesn't go. Fights for the offensive rebound. Possession. Last minute, last ditch effort. Wellington leads the end of the third, 75 to 36. Both teams picked up 5 fouls in that quarter. 6 actually, if you count the technical on the coach for Timberline. Ball to start the fourth quarter. 10 minutes left in this game. Noah Robertson working on one here. Good pass over to Nico Perez. Finds Noah Sharando. Puts the elbow in. Knocked out of bounds. Blue ball. Good switch off the screen. No Sharando. Good contest. Good box out. Sharando collects the rebound. Memphis Steele cuts early. Lane nuts in. Nico Perez with the offensive board. Keeps it alive. Up with the shot and good. Good! Noah Sharando good with the layup. Block shot. Noah Sharando attempts to dive, doesn't get it. Fights over the screen, stay with his man, Noah Sharando. Goes for it, doesn't get it. Good defense from Nico Perez. Foul called on the shot. Nico Perez picks up a shooting foul. Shea Evans checking in for Noah Robertson. First free throw good. Second free throw good. Third is good. Again down to no surrender. Memphis deal on the 3-point line. Finds lane. Tests his range. Good for 3. Perez picking up another. Shots off in a hurry. Doesn't go. No one's there on the rebound. Shea Evans collects it. Picking up. He rolls, gets open. Doesn't make use of it. Illegal screen call. Blue timed out. Look given to me. By someone saying, what's the point? Why timeout? 82 to 39. It's the fourth. Take your losses. Let your players get buckets. Game's almost over. Memphis, good with the help defense. Lane loses it. Memphis jumps. Doesn't have anyone to guard. No Sharenda working against number 1. Lobs it up. Lane goes up with the jump. Gets the rebound. Good seal off there. Shea Evans gets the ball. Good pass from Shea Evans to Lane. Knudsen doesn't get it. Nearly gets the offensive board. Sharando closes out well. Open corner 3, doesn't go. Loses the off. Lane Knudsen getting a shooting foul called. Doesn't go. Shea Evans using bag work. Into no surrendo. Finds Lane Knudsen. Drives into the lane. Finds Memphis Steele. Gets a foul called on the shot. First doesn't go for Memphis. Second's good for Memphis Steele. No Shrino, good defense there from Wellington. Memphis Steele picks up the shooting foul here. First is good. Second doesn't go. Memphis with the rebound. Lane hands off to Noah. Back to Lane. Fakes, drives in. Floater doesn't go. Almost secures the rebound. Has to back out. Set of lights went out. Crowd. Finds no Shrino. Good for three. Good! Open. Gone on the leg rotation. Shea Evans. Nico Perez. Finds Shea Evans. Finds no Shrendo. Finds Memphis Steele. Finds Nico Perez. Rolls. Good look from Nico Perez after the roll. Over and back call. And Timberline emptying the bench with 4.5 minutes to go. Shea Evans finds no Shrando. I guess they attempt to go. Lane forces it. Good! Foul called on Memphis Steele. Knudsen open in the mid-range. Good from Lane Knudsen. For two. Memphis good contest. Nico Perez pulls on the rebound. Finds Lane Knudsen. Troops to prove his range. Doesn't get it. Ball's knocked loose, but it's recovered. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remain. Memphis steal, jumps and gets the block. Good block by Memphis Steel there. Memphis Steel compliments from Jackson Peters about the IQ. Lane Knudsen secures it, backs him down, rolls, stuffed. Shooting foul. Doesn't go. 2 minutes remain. Second's good for Lane Knudsen. They lose the ball. Lane keeps it alive. Loses it at the very end there. Ball goes out. Goes through, up with the floater, doesn't go, fights for the rebound, goes out of bounds. Goes under the screen, Memphis Steel switches over. Nearly gets a hand on the ball. Memphis Steel, good work. Oh, the corner recovered. Air, rebounded by Shea Evans. Minute left. Lane with the float, doesn't go. Good defense. Memphis Steel, good defense, still goes. Wellington ends the game with a win, 93-50 in the fourth quarter. Foul-heavy game there. Both teams played a competitive basketball. We're going to shake hands here at the center before we head out. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. Thank you for the coaches watching in the future to review your players' games. Good game, Wellington. Good game, Timberline. Thank you to Timberline for coming out, making the ride from Campbell River, both teams, to play at our wonderful school today. Good game. Thank you, and have a good night.